e-bike parts?
Yeah, these are from Santa. I was a good boy.
And what are these?
Hey, those are my new bars. Leave them alone.
Yeah, right.
Oh! Oh my God. What the heck? Get out of here. Remove the bearing race. Slowly pry the thin screwdriver. Don't damage the fork crown. And place this on the new fork. All right, people like to see numbers. This is the Rockshox Yari that I just took off. Let's see what we got here. .82 or 84. Now the domain. This is uncut though, so. About a pound heavier. Right, I'm going to throw a little bit of grease on this bearing race and slide it down onto the crown. Get that grease all around there. Yeah, man. Don't forget paintballdeals.com. Give their website a look if you're into paintballing, or if you know somebody that is. Check it out, paintballdeals.com. All right, back to the build. All right, here we go. Get that on there, and you're gonna have to tap it down gently. Work it all the way around. All right, there's the bearing race. Now we're ready to cut. So I'm just gonna measure my old steering stem and I'm gonna go from there. 8 3/4. I'm just gonna double check that measurement.
What?
All right, 8 3/4. Just making sure. All right, there's my mark right there. That's where we're gonna cut. And I use a pipe cutter for this job. So if you have one of these, this makes it handy. Cleaner cut than a hacksaw. Get that mark set. There, it looks good. There you go. All right, next we install the star nut. All right, I actually have a tool for this, installation of the star nut. If you don't have one of these, you don't need one, but it makes it a lot easier and cleaner. If you don't have one, you could just use a socket that fits inside here. Get this started, tap that socket down into there to get your star nut set. But this tool, it sets it perfect every time, so it's pretty sweet. Just set it. Load it up. Like so. So you got your star nut inside here, slide this over. Take a hammer. Remove this. There you go. Works like a charm. My headset is greased on this bike. I'm just going to put a little bit more. Just a little bit more on this new steering stem. You never can have too much, right? Get it on that bearing race down there. All right. Let me tighten everything down now. So this is my top cap for my stem, blue Loctite. And you see how I have that little gap in the top? That's going to allow everything to be pulled together so that the top of that steering tube doesn't, you know, bottom out on the bottom of this cap. That's the whole idea, is to pull everything together. So you want to start with your top cap first. My tools around. So you want to tighten this one up just enough for now. Just enough. Okay? Just so it holds everything on. Everything together. There you go. So these posts right here, from what I read, you do not need the adapter to bring it from 180 to 200 because these posts are already set at 200. So your 200 millimeter disc is just gonna, you put your caliper on there, you should be good to go. You know it, no need for an adapter. And always run your brake line on the inside of your leg. What up, man? That way it's not sticking out on the outside and you catch it on a branch or something, or a rock. There's my TRP brakes, rotors. Look at those things. They're so nice. Two-piece aluminum and stainless. Good investment right here for the Rockstar especially. These things stop it. Pro Tools makes a nice little torque wrench. This one you can set from 4 to 6 Newton meters. Double check everything, especially your brakes. A little bit of grease on your axles. one's nice. Different little style of brake line holder. The ones on the Yari, kind of a pain in the ass. This one's nice. There we go. Much more like it. This one actually pinches it on. Cool. All right, so you can see that I have my stem bolts loose. These ones right here on the side. Don't tighten those yet. First thing you want to tighten to pull everything down together is this top cap bolt. And you don't want to go crazy tight. You just want to snug it. Make sure that logo's a little bit crooked. Anyway, just plain. So then you're going to want to press up against something, rock your bike back and forth to see if you feel any play in your headset. Feels pretty good to me. You can also hold your front brake, rock it. I don't see any play. I don't feel any wiggle in that front headset. Now, you're going to want to straighten that tire out as straight as you can get it. Whatever you prefer, whatever looks good to you. I'm a stickler for this. And then you can tighten your stem clamps. All right, that should be it. Everything feels good. You can turn it sideways, see if there's any wiggle that way. No wiggle side to side. No wiggle back and forth. Feels solid to me. What do you think? How does it look? Honest opinion. Do you care?
Looks the same.
So this is Trailhead, the app. This is the tuning recommendations for this fork. There's the model number. This is for E mountain bike. 84 psi, 3 negative clicks of rebound. That means fully closed, and then 3 back. And on the fork itself, it also says if you're putting these on an e-bike, they recommend 10 psi higher than what's recommended on the chart. So I'm going to try that. Came with 50 psi. All right, that's about 94 right there. I'm going to try that out. So here's a rebound down here. So you want to close it all the way, slow. And then -3, so 1, 2, 3. That's what Rockshox Trailhead recommends. Now you can adjust this, according to what you like to ride and your style, but I'm going to try this out for now. There it is. Big old fork. Domain 38. So far so good. Just rode it in the street. Feels a lot more supple, a lot more support than that Yari. Now I just got to take it on some trails. Remember, this is a 29er fork, so I do have plenty of clearance in there. All right, let's see if we can do some wheelies. So my phone's telling me it's at a 68-degree angle now. I don't know how true this thing is, but that's what it's telling me, 68. Came up 1 degree. All right, there she is. She's finished. 100% complete. Threw the other fender on that I had from my Yari. That is a big burly fork. Look at that thing. So I ordered some stickers, Rockshox domain in yellow. What do you think? Leave it light gray or go with the yellow? I think I'm going to go with yellow. It'll match a little bit better. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll take this sucker on the trail soon enough to see the performance of it. But it feels really good, really smooth. That dampening, it's just buttery. We'll see when I take it out on the trail. I'll give a full breakdown of it and what I think and see if it's worth it. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Stay stoked.
What are these?
What? Those are my new bars.
Yeah, right.
What? Oh my God.
It's too hard for me. Break it a little more. Yeah, see, you can't even do it.
You got to be aggressive. Yeah, right.